well tonight. It's gonna be a fun one tonight too. Real fun. I'm really looking forward to it. You all can hear me.
Your repurposed freighter drifts through space.
Looks like it.
As you stare out at the star-flecked void, another ship comes in. Wait, is this sci-fi? I thought we agreed on a World War II campaign. Oh. Did we?
Awesome.
That's cool. I can pivot.
I like a verification.
The smell of smoke curdles in your nostrils.
Hold
up. I thought we were prepping for a zombie apocalypse
campaign. Not on
campaign.
yet.
All right, here's what we're doing. It's the year 3700. Humanity's elite fled to other planets long ago, taking with them all forms of advanced technology. Earth survivors scrape by with historic tools as weird phenomena plague abandoned nuclear sites. Witnesses report seeing glowing lights and the dead rising from their graves. And amidst the chaos, 3 strangers will meet in a dim bar. A veteran zombie slayer, a disgraced general out for revenge, and a space mercenary sent to investigate the power plants. Now describe your characters.
That's good.
How did you do that? I have the right tools for the job.
Okay. Hello.
No.
There we go. Got you down, so we're good.
Perfect.
I get to Buster Stone's something fierce though.
A story
Uh-oh.
Really? The Doom Grinder map, Anna?
Oh yes, because it is a good map.
Yeah, it is a good map. You're right.
The curious are the ones most
I didn't
courageous.
take my contacts out.
The tree that endures
I've had them all
has
day.
to bend.
I haven't checked in Return to
And
Temple of
still
Elemental
the
Evil if there's a good map in there. I haven't checked.
From countless voices,
I don't
the
think there
castle
is.
takes
It has a
shape.
good cover though. I like the
Zagic
cover.
will test the enduring. Those unlucky will never escape.
It's Map Galore Day. 'Cause every time we do one of these, you get more and more of them. So we get a ton. Need that coffee. Whew. Alright, we're good. Don't look like any extreme issues today, which is good. What's expanding? Oh, you get the classic D&D reprint giveaway going. Boom. Good there. Awesome. That's a goal.
POV, I had 30 minutes before my campaign group showed up and I was totally unprepared. I grabbed my ready set encounter box and boom, everything I needed for an epic session. Adventure hooks, map tiles, loot tables, stat blocks, and miniatures, all ready to go. My players still think I spent hours planning our Great Dragon encounter. If you're a busy dungeon master, get Ready Set Encounter live now on Kickstarter. POV, I had 30 minutes before my campaign group showed up, and I was totally unprepared. I grabbed my ready set encounter box and boom, everything I needed for an epic session. Adventure hooks, map tiles, loot tables, stat blocks, and miniatures, all ready to go. My players still think I spent hours planning our Great Dragon encounter. If you're a busy dungeon master, get Ready Set Encounter live now on Kickstarter.
What's up, man? So, Mike, all I gotta ask is, how about those flyers, huh?
All right, good for them. How long has it been?
Oh, it's something sporty. Yep.
Has it been like more
6
than 2
years.
years? 6 years? Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, flyers.
Of course,
events
my money is on Montreal or Buffalo.
that you go all the way, really?
Yep.
Wow.
So, what's the topic?
Maps of all kinds. So there you
All
go.
right.
We'll start off with one of yours. From your map for the 5th voyage.
Well, and then we talk about anime. What was that?
No, I don't
No,
know these
definitely.
maps.
I've collected a whole bunch of
No,
maps
these
that
are all
aren't mine.
Okay.
These are all collections of maps all over. Like you're gonna like it, man.
Okay.
All
Great.
over. Yep. Maps of all kinds. We got Ed on Sunday. Doubleheader game Thursday, Saturday morning. Lots going on this week. Lots going on. And trying to lead a drama-free existence. I just can't seem to get away from it. It's always something. So, right, go read it to that audience. Your favorite Greyhawk maps. Whole bunch. I just picked a random one for a background, so right now on the screen. Start a little early. Go over some the announcements and do that, and then because we're 7 minutes early, so we're good. And I got another, after Ed, I got another special guest lined up next week too.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Good. Yep. So, oh, come on. Now you have to jump over. Okay. Yeah, Chico has some problem with his ears and his paws. We go into the vet tomorrow.
Ears and paws? Uh-oh.
Yep. There's
Oh,
some
no.
allergy or something on the skin that
Oh,
irritates
no.
him. So, yep. Yep. So we have a vet appointment tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, and then we're going to go to fast food, and he gets a burger afterwards. Yep.
Okay.
He gets a burger patty
There
to
you
chew
go.
on afterwards. Yep. So it will not be all bad.
Where do you go
Yep.
for burgers out there?
We usually go to Jack in the Box, but there's
Okay.
Five Guys. There's a whole bunch
I got
of
Five
there.
Guys.
There
I
are
like
lots
Five
of
Guys,
yeah.
Smash
There's some
burger
of
out
the.
there too, right?
No, we don't have smash
no
burgers
smash
as far as I know, but we have lots of others. Yeah.
Sonics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, we do that every Sunday when we go pick up our groceries.
Nice.
We go past. Yeah, so we have fast food once a week.
What's going on, everyone? Another week. A jam pack. So we got a great show tonight. It's going to be fun. And then a double header on Thursday/Saturday morning. We'll talk about this at the end. But we got Bella and Myriad and Korg and Rob and Mike Disney and Tom for Moral Clarity. And then Sunday night, Ed's on. So look at that. Smash, dab. Great week coming up here. Alrighty. Maps of all kinds tonight. Right, Mike? You're prepared. I'm just kidding.
Maps, that's easy. I can pull that
That's
out of air.
easy. That's
Yeah.
easy. So I did put some of these out in posts. Let's start right off the bat with, I think Mike originally created this map and then Gary edited it, if I'm correct. And that's this one, right?
Oh yeah, the southern ocean.
Yes,
Yep.
the southern, but
Yeah.
it's also got the fifth voyage of Sanduchar the Navigator on it,
Yep.
right?
Okay. He put
That
some
Yes,
that is a
lines on it.
fantastic map.
Hey,
Yep.
that's what charts are for.
that's right, exactly. So,
Yep.
um, really a cool. Hey, what's up, Steve? This is a really cool one. Thank you, Bear Patrick.
I
So
also love.
that
Oh, sorry. Go.
map, I was going to say the simplicity of this map, it's more artistic than
Right.
anything. Like there's no scale on this map.
No, not at all. But
And
that's okay.
but it is like as close tracing of the coastlines as I could get to the Darlene map.
Right.
But by combining a few different maps together, like the Scarlet Brotherhood map and so forth, so there's some freehand to it.
No, it's great, man. And then I'm assuming,
And anyhow, I was going to say, and then the all the backgrounds are kind of artistic,
yeah,
just for give it that old map look.
Yep.
yeah, it's super cool.
I love that you tied in. It makes it the colors you are taking from sea charts, so to speak. So
Yeah,
you have that
absolutely. It's got that
nautical
weather-worn look a
vibe
little
that
bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and a fantasy version of it. I love it. And then
Yeah.
you got that Bronze Age little ship on the right
Yeah,
there,
right here.
west of Hepmona Land, peeking in. That
Yeah.
I love that. That is
Thank
such
you,
a cool
Mandy.
little touch, and a couple of
Okay,
other symbols and stuff
Yeah,
that
you
you
got to
got
have
in
your
there.
little elements.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
My favorite parts of that map, and I'm looking at it now. Hang on.
Well, you placed.
It's
Oh,
on my
there it is.
wall.
The bigger
It's on my
picture.
wall.
Yeah.
It's on his wall. There
Oh,
you go.
cool. Yep.
Awesome.
You
So
placed Isle of Dread too on it.
Yeah,
yeah, I
Isle of
put Isle
Dread's
of Dread
here,
on
the
there.
Hidden Isle or whatever this is. You know,
I
there's a
liked.
lot.
I hid the Spindrift Isles. That's one of my favorite parts.
Right.
And one of my other favorite parts is at the bottom. I have this, it's all like grayed out, fog of war, right?
Down here.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you've
And
got
if you
Horsehead Nebula there.
exactly, yes, that is the Horsehead Nebula.
The Horsehead Nebula in space.
I used
That's
the
cool,
Horsehead Nebula as my dark cloud.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I thought what would be more misty than a nebula,
Nice.
right?
What year did you do this in, do you think?
Oh, geez, that's what I'm looking up here. It's if you're looking for it, it's on Greyhawkery, Best of Greyhawkery tab in my map section.
There you go.
So the South
2018.
Seas map is 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I assumed because I saw
Holy.
it, I think, just as I had moved here and I discovered it like a few months after you'd done it or something. So yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And
So
remember,
like 2012.
most of this is not shown on
Hey,
the
Curtis.
standard Darlene map. You're going to have only about this much.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're not going to have Sassarine or anything. You're not going to, it's going
No,
to cut
you
like here.
yeah.
Cut right across. Yeah, so cool.
Yeah. And Mike, you did a great job of making up some pseudo global projection on it that looks cool with
I just go with the standard flat.
meaning
game
it just
map thing. I
and that's how
don't deal with
Darlene map was
projections.
done in the first place,
Yeah.
and all the other maps are done the same way. It
Although,
looks kind of cool.
if I'm correct, the closer you get to the equator, the more accurate it is. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you use Mercator or one of the these things that projections that maps were made, if you took a globe with the map accurately on, and then you wrap a piece of paper on a cone or around the globe, and then you light it up and you trace it on the outside. That's how Mercator and a bunch of others. And you can choose if they're accurate at the equator, or you can choose whatever area up. So there are different projections that are accurate at different latitudes, so to speak.
So one of the liberties I took on this, and it might be different than Anna's map or others, is I called it the Vohound Ocean in the south.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on the the west side is the Pearl Sea, and the east side is the Vogan Sea.
Thanks, Malden.
I remember there being a judgment call on that.
Yeah, I've been back and forth, and I think I ended up calling the northern part there the Pearl Sea, and then the whole thing Vohan Ocean, and then Densak Gulf is that
Well, my
dent in
Pearl
the beginning.
Sea
Yeah,
can cover the whole Amidio
yeah,
coast.
Right.
yeah. So that,
Uh,
but on the other hand, that's my guess from
Yeah.
seeing some fan made some other maps and seeing some text
Yeah,
mentioned here and there. So yeah,
yeah.
I simply went with ocean is the
Yeah.
bigger word, meaning ocean usually encompasses
Yeah.
more than sea. So
What
that's why I went that way.
spurred me, I was doing a Sea Princess campaign, my first Sea Princess campaign when I made this map. But what really spurred me on was the Savage Tide
Hmm.
adventure path.
Yeah,
Provided a lot of new information on the islands.
yeah.
Yep.
And
And
yeah.
this is the only map I've seen that sums up that journey and
Yeah.
the things that are described there in one map, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
Good start. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way,
It's
yeah, go ahead,
got a
Mike.
lot of, no, I was just gonna say it has got a lot of use in the community, I think. It's one of my biggest downloads on the
Yeah,
blog.
absolutely, and that's why it's added. That's
Mhm.
why I brought it up first here. By the way, so if you win, you can get U1 and U2, the old school ones, or C1 and N1. All right, your choice. Okay. Next, two. Since Dennis is on, two from Malden. We'll do that. Whoops. So my background is this. My background, I just threw up this map, which is cool, of what we're laying from N1. Colorized. Someone did a colorized version of it. I thought
That's
it
a
was
Oh,
cool.
Schlei map,
nice.
I think.
Nice.
It's a Schlei. It looks like a Schlei map. I think it
Yeah,
is.
Uh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. So very cool
His
map.
style is fantastic.
Yep.
And
yeah.
yeah,
And I had that on my table at one point in its entirety. So
I
except I
remember going through Gen Con one time down
yeah.
Artist Row, and you see all just an overwhelming amount of artwork, right? It's like too much to look at all at once.
right.
But my eye caught a Greyhawk map. And, it's Mike
Color
Schley,
version
and
of the
yeah,
map
Hmm.
for
yeah,
Orlane in
Yeah,
this book, in this Cult of the Reptile God. You all want to
yeah,
know where that map is
yeah. And I
is
also think that Mike Schlei's style comes to at its best when maps, local maps and area maps and city maps and stuff.
that's
That's where I think this
yeah,
style really
yeah,
shines.
yeah.
that's Lord Fork. That's a great memory. Whatever happened to Tim's Pig is Barbarian Clark wanted pork and he went out and then the cultists got him. Yeah, that that was funny. That was good.
Yep.
All right, here we go. In Anna's folder, we got two. First one, I'm going to do it real quick
Yeah,
here.
they're not
Yeah.
any particular order, but
Well,
yeah,
here we go.
these two are really, really
Malden.
good maps.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they are great maps. Not so much for the style of these maps because they're not production, meaning they're not
Mhm.
elaborately styled, looking fantastic. But from a cartography standpoint, they are awesome because they have
Yep.
realistic geography and well, it's Malden who done them. So,
Yep. There you
and
go,
they
Dennis.
really show the features of the Iron Gate city, how it's placed and stuff like that, that are just amazing with very, very simple means. Look at it. It's only like three, four colors
That's it.
and very, very basic shapes, but it tells so much with so little. And that is one of the key points in a really good
Well, it
map that
tells
is
you that
really
there's
hard to pull off.
waterway underground coming
Yeah,
out,
exactly.
which you
Yep,
wouldn't
yep.
know.
Tells
So,
you, and also look at that meandering river.
yeah.
That estuary looks real, so
Yeah.
to speak. That's yeah,
Let me blow
fantastic.
it up
And
here.
also the location of the city is also like in a strategic place. It doesn't look like a lot of other fantasy cities that are just arbitrarily placed somewhere. No, that looks like it belongs there.
And here is
Yeah, they have a bit more close up of the city.
yep.
Again,
You
fantastic. Yep.
definitely an awesome job there, Dennis. We'll save your
Yeah.
Greyhawk one
I
for
Hmm.
have a
Greyhawk
feeling
City.
I'm going to be using this map soon.
Oh, good.
Oh,
You're
oh
gonna
yeah.
go do some
And
Iron Gate. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Hmm.
Uh,
And there is also an illustration in the Dragon article of the city of Iron Gate
Mm.
where you see this in profile in a gorgeous illustration that ties in. I don't know if the illustration came first or if Maldin's map came first. Hopefully
Oh,
Maldin
gotta be
can
the
tell
map.
us that
Gotta
in
be.
chat. But these two maps that Maldin did and that illustration,
hey, Amanda.
fabulous. They're fantastic.
All good, Amanda. I know. Have fun with that stream. It'll be awesome. We will
Yep.
definitely rate into that.
Yep. So this for cartography, top notch. This is a 5 for cartography. When it comes to style and stuff, I would give it a 4 or 3.5 or something like that because it's great. But cartography, it's 5. Yeah.
We're gonna go to another one.
It's printer friendly.
It's printer
Yes,
friendly
that too. Yep, that too. Yep.
We're gonna go to another one because I want to see if Sour Load is on here for Curtis. And this is we'll get this out of the way too.
Yeah. This is I don't know how. Yeah, and here we have a terrible module, but the map. This is Sam Wood did a series of maps of the Greyhawk domain and its surroundings for those modules and books, source book that came. Yeah, that came out in the late 90s when Wizard of the Coast had just bought TSR. They published a whole backlog and stuff of Greyhawk, and Sam Wood did a series of maps, and this is one of the highlights.
No, there's Sour Load. Sour Load's there. There it is. Woo!
Yep.
It's above it.
And,
I thought it was below it.
Yeah. And again, I think this is a fantastic cartography, simple means, but not as good cartography as Maldin's maps. I give this as a 4 in cartography, but it's also a 4 in style because the style is really good. Maybe even a 5 in style. Yeah.
The hills look like hills.
I'm going to quote Animal House.
Yeah.
0.2.
Yeah. Yep.
Fat, drunk, and
this one goes really, really high in style and high in cartography, and that is hard to pull off, so to speak. It's not as good cartography as Maldin's map, but this is more stylish. Yeah.
Yeah, BB. Well, yeah, forget that.
Yeah.
You know, on Cannon Fire, there's a whole page with each city, just highlight and shows all the maps, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll show that at the end.
Yeah, Sam Wood did a whole bunch of maps, probably about 20 or 30 or something like that for the module. He was like a Greyhawk cartographer for 5-6 years, and he did a whole bunch of stuff. Some of them are being reused, and they might be part of the bigger map, and then they cut out different parts or something. But yeah, so he did lots of cool stuff here. So yeah, good one.
0.0. Now, so we're quoting movies here. And let me go back here. I don't have too many open. All right, so that came out of yours, Anna. So let me go back to mine. Mike, if you have any you want to interject, please. All right, I am going to show. I got another Malden one, but I'm not going to. Beside that, we're going to go to this one that no one knows who did it.
Okay.
I think it's really good.
Oh yes, the Knurl map. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's good. It's a fantastic map, but my problem with it is that the rivers don't flow that way.
Okay.
So here is an example of someone did fantastic cartography, but didn't check the basic sources for the maps. If you turn it upside down,
it works.
It's perfect. Yeah. So
I don't think there's any direction on this. I don't see north.
No, exactly. So what I do, turn it upside down, and you have the best map of Knurl ever done, in my opinion.
Daniel's Maps at Patreon. There you go. So
Knurl is one of these cool names that I think.
In the world of Greyhawk, it's far to the west of Spine Castle. In that area.
Yeah, and that the other thing is that it's a beautiful map, but it's also Knurl is probably bigger than that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I just thought it was very well done.
Oh yeah, as a map, it's gorgeous, beautiful, well done. The problem is that it's more beautiful than it's because it got some of the foundations wrong, so to speak. It's the opposite of Maldin's, very well researched. I have to bootlick a bit here because he's in chat and he's doing some awesome work. So yeah.
Here is an interesting map. Where is, oh man, I thought I had it ready to go and I apologize. I'm looking for Mike's Elven Kingdoms map. I thought I had it ready to go.
I have a small version of it in my
living room, probably.
Yeah, in my folder, it's in there. So otherwise, I have the real thing is stashed away here in my Greyhawk stuff. Yeah.
All right, so it's under.
That is a fantastic map.
What's it called in the here, Anna?
It's called. Hang on a second here. It's called. Let's see if I can find it in here.
Right, I'm looking here. I don't see it.
Oh, hang on a second. Didn't I put it in there?
I don't see it.
Damn! Hang on a second.
Greyhawk map, old Greyhawk
Wars. Hang on a second. Did I put it somewhere else? No, I don't.
All right. I could have sworn I put it in my folder.
Yeah, hang on a second here.
I have so many in
Oh,
here.
hang on. No, damn. There are 2 more in.
All right, just put them in my Discord if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. Hang
Yeah,
on a
no,
second.
no,
I'll
no,
see if
don't.
I can.
I can't download from. Yeah. All right, so let me just go to another one while
Hang
we're.
on a second. I'll find the original.
All right,
Yep.
so here we'll go to this map. Benoit Poir did this, and we
There
got
you go.
Mage Point, Elmshire. You got the Near Deve and an alternate. This is Iggsburg, so this is the alternate map for if you're running if you're running it in Castles and Crusades and you're running Castle Greyhawk and all that. There's
Yep.
Iggsburg's on here, which is that
Yep.
yeah. So an alternate
That's a cool
Greyhawk.
map.
Yeah, because
Yep.
look, Bard's Gate's on here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really cool one. But Elmshire is still here.
The
Dunfalcon.
coast has got a little more character.
It does.
I
It
like
does.
that.
Yeah, definitely up here. Absolutely. So another cool one there too. Your Windows updated your Edge browser and Twitch won't allow it. That is weird, dude. What? Yeah, it's all right, Dennis. It's all right. Did you find it, Anna?
I found the original. Yep, it's here.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go. Here, let me go to
This
the
one.
large.
Yep, this one.
We'll show it that way.
And Mike, you have it on your page website.
Yeah,
so
it's on
hopefully
my
you can
website.
link
Invest.
to it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mike
This is
was
all the old
so
Elven Kingdoms.
yeah. I cherish this one because I got the original from Mike. So thank you so much. This is a really cool map. And this
So
one
sorry.
is 5 for style and creativity. And
Yeah.
then yeah, and yeah, it's just fantastic. Meaning, come on, it's on canvas and it's like a fantasy map on canvas, and it's
Back when I made that, and this would have been like early 2000s, I bet.
yeah.
I posted it in 2014, but I know I made that probably early 2000s. Probably because it was around the time of 9/11. So yeah, definitely a long time ago. Because anyhow, I had all this leftover canvas from back when I was doing oil painting classes, and
there we go.
I was like, you know, I just was not good at painting, so I'm like, what else can I do with this canvas? Oh yeah, make maps.
So there you got Celine.
So what's the elven story about this? Because you put some cool elven stuff on this.
I wanted to do an all elf campaign set in the historical times, and I did some research, and then I tried to find a sweet spot where all these different kingdoms existed, Vecna and whatnot, so that it was one cohesive setting. And I crammed made the forest a little bigger.
And where did you get the name Taranal? Celine we know, but Aliador and Taranal
that's all Silmarillion glossary, lexicon, backwards engineering.
Yep, it's awesome. I love them. Yep, it's so cool.
And there's no time frame set on this, so if you go back to Solm and stuff, the way look
and he's translated. Yeah, there's little elven places like Tol Nuta, and there's a whole bunch of little cool places here. It's like
there's some Easter
Usta
eggs
Oldo up there in the whatever that is. It's so cool. Now I have elven places all over. Can explore and develop and oh, it's fantastic.
Now,
so
with the information I have 20 plus years later, if I made that same app today, it would be more detailed, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, probably, but here, this one's interesting. You have Esmern on here, which is still on the map to this day. It's right near Altamira, and that's where the halflings and the stone giants are holed up, right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have that on that. I mean, it's like 2,000 years ago. They were just hanging out there still. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's a really good map. It's a good map.
Tauri Welk and lots of Instead, of course. Yeah.
And if you want to show, like, if you want to do adventuring, like really, really early time, like well before the soul migrations or whatever, you got a base map for it. So yeah, really cool. That's
I was definitely in love with the idea of a Flannis that was only inhabited by demi-humans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really cool. And there's Flan here still, isn't
And
there?
a little Flan.
Alyssa is
Yeah.
Flan, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some Flan. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, BB. I have
Mm-hmm.
more information now.
Yep.
So there's a lot of other
Yep.
places I could go on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Very nice. Let's go to Anna's folder here. Throw out something.
Oh yeah, it's in the Greyhawk Elven map. That's the one that's in there. Yeah, you could download
Greyhawk
it now.
old map. It says.
Yeah, Greyhawk Elven map. That's what it is
What's
in my
this?
folder. Yeah.
Oh my god! All right.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
what's that?
This is the copy that we got in Len's stash.
Oh, this is Len.
And
all right, yeah.
yeah,
This
and
is
the
original.
history, as far as I can be able to puzzle together the pieces, that when Gary decided to publish the folio and order Darlene to do the map, he made a sketch. He or Darlene or someone at the art department together with Gary or someone, they made a sketch of the future Greyhawk setting as it was supposed to be published. And that was copied back in the mid 70s when this was done a few years, probably like between 75 and 80. And then Len was sent one of them because we had the envelope to it, so or a copy of the envelope as well with the map. So Gary sent a letter to Len, look at this, and because Len was part of the circle of Gary's friends outside the company that he kind of shot ideas back and forth with, apparently. So Len got a copy of this map and he taped it together, and so we had those original copies from and a bunch of later copies that Len had done afterwards. But this is, I took a picture as good as I could with my DSLR on this. This one is now in Bill Meinhardt's collection. So it's in his collection, the original, or that copy, so to speak. I think Bill has a couple of other copies from the same stash that were done originally, and it's 95% the same as
not lower Talma. It's over here.
Exactly. There's a couple of things that probably mostly due to production issues, like when they had to actually nail down the formats and stuff like that. Things that famously Lindor Al got squished in half, and things that they had to cut their losses somewhere, so to speak. So remember, this is simply done as a sketch, but it's really cool because here we have this is probably the oldest version of what would become the, not Gary's campaign, but the published setting of Greyhawk, the very first map of it, so to speak. And so this was the one that Darlene worked from, this sketch together with Gary and stuff to do the map. Yep. So this is where it comes from. So, and you can download this on my website. There's see if I can find the link. Yeah, so it's available on my website. You can download it in high resolution, 8,000
There's
pixels.
where Neural is on this map right there from that city map, and this is so this is from an Ivy Undying map.
Exactly. There were two maps that were released because that was supposed to be in Even the Undying, that the module that were never published. So they released a Word document with the or rich text format with the Even the Undying, and together with that they released two images or two maps in not super resolution, but they were cool because I like the style, and I don't know who did them.
Well,
but
Michael Scott from The Office did it. It says it up here, cartography by Michael Scott.
There you go. Yeah, I forgot who did them out the bat. I haven't looked at that. There you go. Yep.
That there are
there
different colorations of the forest, like denser forest, lighter forest.
Yep. It's cool. It's simple but cool map, so to speak. And it's kind of sad. It would be cool we could have gotten. We got the Lazaretti or the Paisohawk map a little bit later, but this could have been a cool version of the Greyhawk map that we never got to see the whole thing of because TSR went bankrupt and when this came out. So yeah. Yeah, Michael Scott. I just dumped it in the folder without seeing the. Yep.
All right. Let's see.
There's a bunch
Here's
of
an interesting one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's accurate, but let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
Titled Greyhawk Knighthoods.
Yes, this was interesting. I forgot who did them. Maybe it was Gary Julian. I wouldn't be surprised or somewhat because there was a series of historic maps of the Flannies that came out at the
same
website.
Style.
Yeah, with the same style. And those maps were really cool. They were like a series of historic map of the Flannies, very useful. And then this map as well. So done by the same person, but I'm not exactly sure who did them.
Yeah. So it just shows you, like, you got Keeland here, the Kingdom of
Oh,
Keeland.
we have a good, yeah, we have a
kingdom stretched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a good question in from MechBoy. What's the difference between TLG and TSR? TLG is Troll Lord games, and TSR is the tactical studies rules. Yeah, whatever that meant. It was the original publisher of D&D back in Lake Geneva that went bust in the mid 90s and then was bought up by Wizard of the Coast, who are now publishing D&D.
So the one map I showed was the map for Yigsburg, which is what Gary started rewriting Greyhawk City with Troller Games, and that's that huge. It's gone over $400,000 now. That Kickstarter, that backer kit.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
Cool.
For the next set of all the levels of Castle Zagig, and here's the book. So that Yigsburg map we showed, that's a Troller Games publication. Because they got the licensing to redo it. That's that. But TSR is the original company that did all D&D and Greyhawk and all that.
Yep.
So Troller Games is still around, and I'm doing writing.
Oh yeah, exactly. They started around 2000, I think,
yeah.
or something like that. So they've been around for like 25 years.
A lot of these are on my machine, man.
Oh yeah, this map, I don't know where it came, but it was part of it. Whoever did it did a series of maps that are very interesting because there was a lot of research done behind them, so to speak.
So here's another. The Flannis circa -217 CY.
Yeah, I recognize that style too. They were done some cool stuff from that creator.
Yeah, so this shows the Tyranny of the Earthland Necromancers. I mean, it just shows you.
That's pretty cool map.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that one.
Yeah. So it's just showing, and this is going back. Just showing you some old history. Is it correct? Well, it's to this whoever did it. It is for them.
Well, it's they make Greyhawk your
Summer
own,
Stars,
so to speak. Kind of that.
Here. Yeah, it really is like Over King Kingdom of Arides here. There's really no great kingdom yet when this was put together. So yeah, what's up, Michael? Oh yeah, maps are awesome because there's just so many that have been done. So many great ones that have been done by the community. Yeah, that's another really good one there. All right, let me go back to Anna's. We're going back and forth.
Yeah.
Ice Snow Letter. I don't know what this one is. What's this one?
This is Eric Annensen. We had him on the show. He did a series of maps. I think he during the Living Greyhawk era. So early like between 2003 and 8 or something like that. He did the series. I'm not sure if he covered the whole of the Flannies, but he covered a large area of it. And style fantastic. And I
think I have all those maps printed out somewhere.
I don't have them printed out, but I definitely have them saved on my hard drive. And meaning this is 5 for style. Maybe not as high for
especially too. This is 25 years ago.
Yep. Yep. So top notch for style, maybe a little bit less for cartography in some sense, but I would give it a 4.5 on that one too. It's some of the best ever.
These are lands of the barbarians, right? It's turned too a little bit too.
Yeah. And what he did was that he gave it a more fluid kind of alive shape, not that kind of he simply let the nature had his, so to speak. So that's why he made more natural shapes, and I stole some of his shapes for various parts of the Flannies because I thought it looked so damn good. So yeah.
Okay.
So they look really
Go to one that is published by published.
Kurusk.
I was going to throw one out.
Yeah, it's this.
Oh yeah, Mike, what do you got? Well, let me do this one first. There we go.
Yeah, it's only a low resolution, but I think this needs to be mentioned because it was good. It's from the Scarlet Brotherhood module. They made Hepmona Land, and on the other side it's the Medio map. And this style, I forgot who made the maps, but I think they were worthy of mentioning because they're among the better published Greyhawk maps, in my opinion. And it's the only map we really have of Hepmona Land, the whole Hepmona Land ever from a published source.
Yep. Mike, what do you got?
Well, here's the link. So I did a map of pre-war Flaness using the map that came with Greyhawk Wars, I think. It's a black and white map. I tried to clean it up.
I have that map in my folder too, the base map. Yep.
So these are useful like game maps you can print out to show the basic political
this is very
borders of everything.
This is really cleaned up.
Then there's a blank version of it, so you can do whatever with.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a lot of work doing that.
Oh, especially the Bandit Kingdoms.
And you done amazing job with that. And also the base map is very, very useful. And it's one of these things that you can use for spread maps, for all sorts of maps that you can put on top.
You even put Altamira on here, and I appreciate that, Mike.
Yeah, that was my whole motivation, was to put that on there.
Well, it's there.
Yeah.
You got Pacific County, Lord Mills, Celine, all
because the original map of that from Greyhawk Wars did not have the Bandit Kingdom divisions, did not have the Great Kingdom.
No, it did not have
provincial divisions.
No,
I put in every what's I called Anna first level names or whatever. I tried to put in every province and duchy I could squeeze onto that map.
Yeah, I have 3 levels on my published map, and I'm thinking about going 4 levels on the next one because so I have like 4 level. I've on the published map I have 3 levels. On my campaign map I have 4. So empire, nation, province, and local, so to speak. And we're talking political divisions here, so to speak. Yeah.
I put Altamira on there and I put Melkot on there, but like I did not put my, I didn't put the Khanates on there.
But you do have all in itself.
Mainly went with published source stuff.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
You do have Dahlstrand as a free city down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool. This is a good map if you don't let we got a special guest who's coming on to cause trouble. The ever mysterious Tim. What's up, Tim? You like this discussion, don't you? You like this discussion a lot, don't you? You love maps.
I love maps.
There you go. Cool.
Good.
Awesome. So, well, welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I haven't interrupted in a while, so I thought it was time.
You were the new Len. No, I was just kidding.
Exactly. We need to have someone who just pops in unannounced and then.
Curtis just said the lunatic alarm just went off.
Yes, very mysterious.
That's not nice. That's not nice. So let's
Curtis
compare
means
this.
it well. Curtis means well.
He does. Let's compare that to the Paizo Hawk era. Here we go. That's a ready map.
Yeah,
that you have
that's another highlight of Greyhawk publication. When Paizo ran the periodicals department and published Dragon and Dungeon magazines, and that's when they started publishing the adventure paths. Then I think it was Terlissi. I forgot his first name. Dieter Lissi, he did this map, and which I think it's great. Yeah, it's a great map, and they added a bunch of stuff on this one that wasn't on the Darlene map because one of the selling arguments when they advertised it in Dungeon magazine was that because it came in 4 parts, and it was like it has everything on it, so to speak. And I was like, whoa, this is cool. And I think it was like 2004-ish or 5-ish or something like that.
Time,
when they came out, I think.
You still get them in the.
They still sell them.
You can sell Paizo still sells it.
Exactly. You can buy this map at Paizo store if you want to. So
site.
Nope. Dieter Lizzie's Planescape. artist.
Oh, okay.
Rob Lazzaretti.
Rob
Lazzaretti.
Lazzaretti. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I said
sorry
the
about these Italian
I said the
names.
Lazzaretti map.
Yep. Lazzaretti. Yep.
Oh.
Which is So he's done a bunch of really, really good maps over the years. Lots and lots of them.
I have another map.
Okay.
Go for it. Okay. So this is for those who are very con, this is my Parentland map.
Oh yes. Oh, that is so
you
good.
have a link. Okay. Yeah.
I have a link. I have a link.
Oh, you do a link?
I'll link it with it.
Yep.
So
oh,
anyhow,
it's fantastic.
You gave that away. Who won that? Who won that during our seminar?
I think Korg might have got one.
I think got that. Yeah.
One of my friends got one.
Something.
I think Jeremy got one.
Yeah, Jeremy did. Astrolayer. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And I can't remember the ones. Anyhow, this is kind of weird because to squeeze it as much of Parentland onto the scale that I wanted, I had to turn it. This is actually north.
Yep, that looks much more familiar.
Yeah. But I was trying to squeeze the exact area of Parentland that my campaign.
Link that. Throw that link up so I can at least blow it up here a little bit.
At first, you showed the black and white version, and then you colorized it afterwards, and both were fantastic. Yep.
So that's my most recent map creation. There you go.
Oh, you know what? That was dumb of me. I did it on my laptop, and that's no one's gonna see that. Give me 1 second here. Duh.
Jay.
I know I'm in there. Too much going on, man. Streaming and multitasking and all the other fun stuff going on. All right, give me a sec. Because I think did I close that out yet? No, there it is. There it is. I knew I had it prepped up. All right. There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go. Whoops. Lake Quag.
So this map is based off of Anna's map.
Right.
And I did it on a Black Blade Publishing.
Exactly
size.
With the.
It's like this big in the original, and
it has a real. It's hex grid.
5 miles per hex. I've never done a map.
5 miles per small hex, right?
It's small hex.
Yeah.
Small hex, right.
Yeah, it's 30 per big. Yeah, got it. Yeah, that's a great one at Parentland. Because did you add some of the locations in it?
I added one location.
One location.
If you look at Traft.
Right here. Yeah, it's here.
Okay. Just a couple of hexes away from Traft is a place called Furing.
I can't blow it up because the way it works here. I'm just looking here. It's right here somewhere. Right there? Is that it?
It's just a little bitty village called Furing.
Yeah, see, I can't because the way it's set.
It won't.
Yeah, it won't let me blow it up. But that you were venturing in there.
So that is my player's home base.
Nice.
That's their.
Very cool.
At least I think it's on there. Maybe it's not on there. You know what? It's probably not on there. Not on that version. I think I did a separate version that was printed out. That's right.
Okay.
The version that's on my blog does not have this.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
Otherwise, all the locations.
But now you need to tell me where it is so we can put it on the map and then source you for it. So
okay. But anyhow, a lot of the places on there are from Living Greyhawk.
Yes. It's pretty filled up.
And to me, they sound like U-Bahn stations from Hamburg or something. They're a little bit too close to German home for my taste. Some of them, but some of them are good, but some of them are maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Alrighty. Very good. What's I bringing up last? I don't remember.
If you go to my stash of stuff, go to the one that is 1708082 in the beginning. I didn't rename the image.
Yeah, this is.
This is a map. This is a map that's often forgotten, but I really like it.
Player's Guide to Greyhawk 3.0, right?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. I think it's from the Ashes map. I think it came with that, or maybe it came with it came with because it explains the war.
Yeah.
that's what the map does, so to speak.
It's
so
almost like you're seeing hotspots.
Exactly. They're literally painted red or colored red, the hotspots, so to speak. So it came in that era of From the Ashes when they wore, but I forgot if it was the From the Ash box set, but I think it was. And in my opinion, it's a beautiful map. It's really, really well done, and I love the style and stuff. And it's literally there to explain where the hotspots are. So when you read through the story of all the development, what happens after 576 and leading up to
Do you think
From
that's
the
Sam Wood?
I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's Sam Wood. It looks very much like him, and it's also in that early era in the 90s, and he was active late. So yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if this Sam Wood. It looks very much like his later maps are even more beautiful than this one, but this one is gorgeous.
Yeah. And you also have to take in consideration here. Look, it says Empire of Ayus all up here.
Yeah.
Right? And you got 10 here.
And, this is where these terms, Empire of Ayus, was launched in From the Ashes. So it's the Sergeant era updates, so to speak, to it. And I think it's a gorgeous map.
Okay. Well, for some reason, it's not letting me take this down. That was weird.
And kind of forgotten. It had its time, and then it kind of got forgotten a bit. So that's why I felt it needed to be added into the discussion here.
What is this? Auric 1996 magazine. Oh!
Yes, yeah, and I needed to add this one because in some aspects, cartography, this is a 1 or 1.5 or a half.
0.2.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 0.2. But when it comes to style, it's not that bad. And that's what I wanted to add it, because style-wise, I would get this. This is like a 3 or 3.5 or something on a 5 scale, meaning it's not bad. For style, it's not too bad. It's kind of average. So that's why I wanted to show. So just because the cartography on this map is really abysmal in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But when it comes to style, it's not that terrible. It's
plus you got
so you can exactly, you can fail in different departments,
Nippon.
so to speak.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the naming conventions I think are terrible.
Arab,
so
Egypt with an R.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Meaning come on, and Zindia. Meaning if you work for a role-playing game company, you need to be a bit more creative than that.
Well, yeah, this was done in a weekend. We know it was done in, like they said, we need a map.
And I don't know, the names might have been laying around since earlier, so someone might have had bad creativity earlier on. I don't know, but I don't like these names at all. I think they're terrible.
Yeah,
on many levels. Yeah,
that's a classic.
But I wanted to add it as an example. Just because you fail completely in one area doesn't mean you fail completely in every dimension, so to speak. Doom Grinder is the opposite way in some ways.
Yeah.
Doom Grinder failed as a module in many other opinions, but the map was really good. Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what I got here.
Yeah.
Oh, plenty of stuff.
Well, we have a Cave Geek map. There's 2 images in my folder of the Cave Geek map. That is a really good one.
Yeah.
That is a really good one. We have one overview and one detail close up, which I think is a fantastic map. It's unique, and it's because it's done on leather.
Rob owns it.
Yeah. So it's a simply because due to the technique, it's how it's made. It's fantastic. He paints and he warms and shapes a goat hide or whatever, something like goat skin. I think it is.
He doesn't do it anymore.
No, he doesn't do it anymore. So this is a one of a kind, and it's gorgeous. And if you show the next one, you can see a little bit of the detail in it, because these are fabulous.
Yeah.
And we had it on one of our charity streams, didn't we?
And I gave away copies of it, prints of it.
Exactly, so prints of it.
I stuck in my own. That is Gazumba's House Gestrul's heraldry right there. I stuck that in.
And there you see, and I helped out by providing the heraldry for most some of the heraldry and a little bit of a device, but that
Narwhal.
So he did a fantastic job on
I have a print of that, and I haven't hung it up, and I feel bad now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a gorgeous. I've seen it in person, so to speak, and at
RB.
Gary Con when he had it on display, and it's gorgeous. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool.
So
Yeah.
I needed be there
He
due
has a
to
special
effort
technique
and
for doing all the
oh
elevation
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. He did a lot of
Yeah.
maps
This
for
is all in
better
good
part of a
leather.
decade, I think. Yeah.
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 It was a
It's
shame
absolutely.
he couldn't afford to continue to do it.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't
But it's so
cost
cool
effective.
that now we have a very, very probably one of the most special Greyhawk maps ever made in physical form, indefinitely. Yep. So it's so cool.
One.
So that's needed to add it. And I love the heraldry on the map because that fills in another Greyhawk tradition of putting heraldry on the map.
Okay, let me go here. Okay, this is we'll do Isle of Dread and Isle of the Ape maps.
Okay,
Here's the Isle of the Ape map.
Yeah. Also really cool. It's, I think this is a Schley map.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like his style.
Really?
Yeah, it's either him or someone who imitated him.
Oh, that's from the expedition, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's Expeditions Ruins Greyhawk. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was an era he was active already.
The Isle of Dread map.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Also, this one get really top notch for style. I must say that it's super cool for style. It's very, very stylish, and it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's nice, really nice map.
Yep.
A lot going on in the Isle of Dread. Lots of stuff. All right, let's throw in one of the two maps I've only ever done. So
okay,
I'll just get them out of the way.
Okay.
So here. I used Corel. What was the one back in the day?
Corel Draw or Corel Photo Paint?
Yeah, one of those.
They were the
and
two.
I took the original. I took the original Darlene map, blew it up, erased all the towns, and I put all mine in the map. All the ones there. Look, even Altamira's. No, it's on the other one.
Yeah,
that
proves how you do it for your campaign. That's how you do it. You take and my maps. You can that's why they're Creative Commons. You can download them. You can download the terrain only and do whatever you want with them for your games and stuff.
Up on this one here, and that is one that was done for you. It's probably you look in the Pomarsh there. Just edited it out. Now I don't need these anymore, but they're the only two I ever did. And they took forever because I am not very good at this stuff. So yep, and yeah, that's all I have to share. Map-wise from me.
Good.
Let's do Aaron Froke.
Oh yes, yeah, another fantastic
I got
cartographer.
3 maps from Aaron Froke. So we'll do first one. We'll go in order of how good I think they are. We'll do Highport first.
Yeah. And I think Aaron's map, they get a 5 for style and a 4 or a 3.5 for cartography because they are really good cartography. Maybe even
this is probably
a 4
maps that's out there.
By a long shot, because even the design of the city and stuff, it's great, but style 5,
he did a real good job.
Yes,
it's not a lot of deep detail on it, but there's enough.
Exactly, that's why I wouldn't give it a 5 for cartography because detail varies and a little bit, but style points, but it's high in cartography because it's a very believable layout of the city. Very believable and in my opinion really, really cool. And it's and style wise there's hard to beat.
Pomarsh from him. Very, very crisp.
Yes, in some ways I think Froke's style, a bit like Schley, it works best when it comes to city maps and stuff, but it works really well in this too.
There's something about the Pomarsh I like about cartography wise. Like it's just a very interesting peninsula, and I've seen so many variations of it. I've done maps of it. And that particular part of the map,
it's a distinct area that you can kind of fit in a map.
I like the coast. I like the terrain.
And it's a target-rich area full
Right,
of cool stuff, from volcanoes to mountains to coastlines and stuff you can play with.
And the Slavers, details this area in the middle here. We
Yeah.
have no detail at all of this coast. There should be like, pirate stories, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, we have a little bit of around there. We
Nothing.
have a few things, but very little, so to speak. So it's not.
The one I like the most out of all three is Enstead.
We have around Blue. There's but that's it.
Yeah.
But mentioned, but nothing more. It's a bit like Celine. It has some superficial detail, but no. This one is so good.
This is the capital of Celine, Enstead, that he did. Yeah.
Has anyone else ever done that city?
No, I don't think. I've never seen another map of Enstad, and if they are worse than this. That's for sure. Yep.
Yeah. They are not good engineers.
I don't think they care about like a lot of stuff when it comes.
They're like, hey, it'll break down in 500 years, so why bother?
Yeah. Although 500 years isn't a long time.
Not for them.
Considering last week I had an elf get age 79 years in the game. Tim, a high secret order witch, aged him 69 years. And
nice.
Then he got hit with a staff of withering for another 10. So
I think though for elves you should actually add an extra die to generate a number between 1,000 and 1.
No,
because of the.
No, that's you. That's what you would do.
The scale
to be proportional.
Yeah.
Is this you, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember when you presented this map the first time on the show a few years ago.
Yeah.
And this is unique because you did a smart trick on this one that makes it so cool.
It's upside
down. What was that?
You turned it upside down.
Yeah.
North is down rather than up.
Well, yeah. Like that's their point of view.
Yeah, exactly.
From there.
That's a cool one.
So I got White Fanged Bay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I got Lordship of the Isles.
Yep. Oh, nice.
These are all poster card sized. There's the ways. And let's see. Wyasto Bay or Lake. And finally the Palmars.
Yes,
look at that. Yep. Yeah. And I love the fact that you just like Darlene, you do calligraphy, you put in the text. Yeah. That is one of the really cool, and also these little symbols of towers and keeps and cities and stuff. Yeah,
details.
It's not the Thunder Cliffs.
And also that you made the coastline not just like a line, but you actually made it like there's cliffs. 3D. Yeah. That's another plus.
I don't know where I got that from.
So this is like Aaron Froki's map. Style 5.
Yeah, that's why I connected it to it.
That it's simply style is like 5. Then cartography, well, not 5, but I would definitely give it a 3 because you studied your stuff and you definitely haven't screwed it up, so to speak. So
here's one.
And a 3 is like high praise.
Yeah.
Well, especially, but style is the strength of the map. The cartography just supports the style.
Considering I free-handed it, I'll take a 3.
I think this is Aaron as well.
Oh yes, and this is a masterpiece. This one is so damn good. It's so awesome.
This stuff's painted.
I don't know.
I
think it's hand drawn. Some. I don't know if it works digitally or if it's take a picture of it afterwards, but it just looks
I mean that you could run an adventure
what is this from? It's
his own thing. It's Greenway in the Cron Hills, so it's
okay.
I think it's a gnomish mining camp area, a town. I think, even though it's called Greenway, but it's really neat because look, it's got
you can almost smell the coal fire.
Yeah, exactly. It's got gates to the east and west, but no gates to the north and south, which is interesting. Just, I guess, because just the way it lays out with a lot of defenses in the hills. Yeah, I guess these X's are defensive positions. The X. I'm assuming that's what they all are. Yeah.
Hey, Zoodrack just mentioned Hamlet.
Watchtower. What's that?
Hamlet in chat.
Yes, Hamlet. That's probably the most classisk map of all Greyhawk maps.
Oh, is that what this is? This Greenway comes into your Hamlet campaign? All right. Is that what that is? Do you have a link for the Greenway? That has come. I'll put it in your Discord, dude. No big deal.
Southwest of Hamlet.
Okay, there you go.
I have a Hamlet.
You have a Hamlet?
Yeah, I found the link to it. I found it on.
So I found this digging around. I have a lot of maps scattered all over the place, and it irritates me. Where the hell did I get a poster map of Hamlet?
What the heck?
I remember that
no
too.
Idea what that's from.
Oh, it's from.
Got to be from Paizo.
No, it's Return to Temple of Elemental Evil.
Oh, it burns.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Well, I got that map too, and I think it's from there. I'm
really
almost. Yeah, I'm almost 90. I'm 90% sure that it was in the back, and you unfolded it. Yep.
Oh my god.
I have a.
Hey, Dale says it's from RPGA.
Oh, it's an RPGA map. Okay.
But I wasn't a member of RPGA, and I got this one when it came out long time ago.
That's interesting.
So, yeah.
What were you saying, Tim?
I have a Hamlet map, but I had to like retrofit it to pre T1 era for my reverse dungeon game.
Oh yeah, well of course you would. Of course you would for that. By the way,
concoction, they may go there. Who knows?
By the way, when I had this is my background or lane map. Lord Forth said, "Have you guys ever come across Tim's pig?" And I started laughing my ass off early before you were on. It was hysterical.
What did he say?
Talking about the pig you were trying to get. Yeah.
That was just not right.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome. That was one of the funniest things. All right. Let's see what we got here for Anna here on her section. Look at that.
I'll never forgive you for that.
Well, you'll forgive me. It was funny.
Right, there's one Devon Rue map. Show that one because it's a kind of a unique Greyhawk map. That one, yeah. It's an artist and cartographer. I think primarily she was an artist, but she did maps and stuff too.
She did a lot.
I think
she did this for the Greyhawk channel.
Exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And she did it. And I think it's for style, I think it's fantastic. For cartography, it's primary function is to look cool. So
trees and mountains are very meticulous.
Yes, exactly. So she uses like little ink and paints in. I think it's digital to begin with from the guy, but I'm not sure about that. No, I don't think it is.
Works, but she did work for Critical Role too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So she did some really good stuff, and I haven't seen and talked to her in a while, some years. So I don't know how active she is in this scene anymore, but she definitely did some cool stuff, and she did a Greyhawk map too.
All right, I have one here in yours.
It was the 4E Village of Hamlet. Thank you, Asher.
4E.
That was a good
one. Why would someone get 4E Village of Hamlet? That hurts.
It was a classic. They need to borrow from Greyhawk. So yep.
It hurts. Look at this.
Yes. Exactly. Braggy. He did a whole series of maps, and for this one, it's neither the cartography or the style, or it's more the cartography, but it's information. So that falls into cartography. There's the style I would give a 3 for because he used the tool. Yeah, exactly. It's infographic more than cartography or style. It's not there to look impressive. It's not there to be geographically accurate. It's there to give what he did. Braggy did a whole series that they came out as PDFs in the early mid 2000s, in the mid noughts, and he put every damn module ever published on the map.
Right,
and that was his.
So, Mike, did you use this too for basing your clans?
He based his maps off my stuff.
Yeah. I forgot Braggy's real name because he always used Braggy everywhere. So yeah,
his stuff was on Cannon Fire.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He lots of Cannon Fire. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was very active, and he the maps are straightforward and they don't look bad, but you will not remember them for that. But they have awesome. Exactly. He used some tool.
It looks like.
Yeah, it was but he put every module there, and he was the first one to have done so, and in my opinion, probably the only one who's really done that job.
So he did his research.
Yes, exactly. He did his research so damn well, and we have interacted back and forth as late as a few weeks ago, back and forth on stuff, so on Discord and so on. So yeah,
Very cool.
So he needed to be mentioned for effort and for doing awesome stuff for the community. Yeah.
Here's one for Voluna.
Yes, this is an interesting. This is for living Greyhawk. Yeah, it's so sad that I never found these in really high resolution. Someone has these maps in high resolution.
Well,
probably they were done for
concrete.
living Greyhawk campaign, but they are
that's most I've ever seen on Voluna ever.
Exactly, the best Voluna maps ever, and in my opinion, the best maps ever made for living Greyhawk. And they were obscure ones. I don't know who did them. They came out on the Voluna Triads website in low resolution, and I emailed them and and no, I never got back. So I'm sure they worked in high resolution. That's my guess, because you can barely read the text. Yeah.
But it's
but in when it comes to cartography and style, these are fantastic. And remember, they're done 20 years ago. So yeah.
Wasn't Applebee's in Voluna? I don't see it on here.
I think that was an Appleby or something. Follow the Ritensa River there, or the Artonsame or whatever. Yeah, what the? Hang on a second. Now I get to have my rivers straight
that
here.
That may be it, and they renamed it Applebee's. The
Velverdiva. Yeah, the Velverdiva.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
They may change the name there.
Alloway is the one that they put in there, but yeah. So Voluna got one of the better treatments, in my opinion, when it comes to living Greyhawk, at least on the naming cartography front, and this is one of the main reasons for that. It's
You emailed? Oh, you couldn't put it in my Discord? Oh, dude, we're risking a crash. Oh.
Discord doesn't make sense to me.
I don't have. It didn't come in my email. I don't have it. Not yet.
Yeah, Voluna's app be closed in 580.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No open table. Nope. Not yet, Tim. No email. Wah, wah, wah. Let me check junk.
Yeah, but I needed to have this map should be mentioned because it's one of the better efforts when it comes to mapping Greyhawk. So yeah, cool. And it's often overlooked because the problem is that it never got in one piece. There were several pieces that covered the whole of the Voluna and its surroundings. So yeah,
this one is from Deviant Art. Now, here's the original map that you got in one of the dungeon magazines, right?
Yeah.
To start off,
Diamond Lake,
Age of Worms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And just note that these areas are all noted, but this building right here is not. So this is the original Tickling Feather. It was in Diamond Lake right there because it wasn't named. And then someone did this, which I loved. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, meaning you took a good map and made a better version of it. Styled
there's a nighttime version of this too.
Yeah,
which I don't have on this, but yeah, it was really, really done well. I think that's
meaning the previous map had 4 on cartography and 3 on style, and then you take the 4 on cartography and you rake up the style to 4.5 or something, and here we go.
It's nice.
Yep.
It's nice. Yes. Yes, Mike,
it's a franchise.
I moved it. So because we weren't using Diamond Lake as much, and by the way, Bill's character, there it is right there. Bill's character, Salen, was the first to go up here to the Tickling Feather, by the way. So he's his character is kind
But it's funny, now you just need to set up a new franchise to every area you game.
Well, you never know. It may happen.
Might be one in Quitwall if you start adventuring in Shieldlands again or something. You never know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see what I got here. All right, let's go to
I'm going to place a tickling. I'm going to give you the honor of placing a tickling feather in Quitwall. Yeah.
Yes. Vincent Metallier has a couple good ones. So here is these are the ones from Patriots of Ulick towns. Here's Oakenburg.
Oh yes, yeah. But these were fan made. They were not in the module, right?
Vincent Metallier made them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I got at least 1 or 2 others here. There's that.
These are
Ritter's March.
Meaning, come on, these are good, solid, both in style. Not as I wouldn't have them in as high style as Aaron Froki, but close. So a 4 in style and a 4 in cartography. That's damn good maps.
Maybe the only two I have. I thought I had a third. So Brentfless. Here we go. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, come on. This looks also fabulous. Yep.
So there we go.
Real topography.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Yep.
So those
I'm a total nerd for topographical.
Yeah, meaning this is like a 3 in presentation and a 5 in cartography. Yeah.
So these are
or at least 4.5, probably 5. Yep.
The parallel the Jewel River in the northeast.
Yeah. And they
south
look
of Altamira.
Yeah, it looks like a real place being portrayed on the map. So yeah.
So there you go for those. I have those. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Diamond Lake as this one is the background for now. All right, let's go to Anna's. Let me know, Tim. I'll recheck email again real quick.
Yeah, let's see if we have any that we have one little that's a Worth DMG Globe. See if you can find that one.
I got 1 second here. I'm saving Tim's. Hopefully it doesn't crash my freaking stream here.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just saving it, and we'll do yours first, and we'll come back to that.
I stole that from somewhere.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you, Anna, under yours? What are we doing? Which one?
Worth DMG Globe.
Oh.
Worth DMG Globe. Yes. And it is small. This is probably the most unique little map that no one. Wow. It took me years before I even figured out. This is the 3rd edition Dungeon Master's Guide. And if you look at that book, there is a little globe in the symbol at the bottom. And when you look at it, you can see it actually is Greyhawk. It's the only, and it's damn good too. It's an Earth globe, really, really good. My only caveat with this is that the land mass is a bit exaggerated, which I even think it's cool because that makes it look even more cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
whoever did this, needs to have an Emmy just for this because it's so damn good. Yep, it's so cool. It looks like someone did a model and then they took a picture of it. Because we have to remember this was done in like 98, 99, 99, something like that, because the book came out in 2000. So it was done before then. Photoshop and ray tracing and stuff like that wasn't that good at the time. And TSR didn't have $500,000 to make this little tiny little thing look that good. So this is a real model someone hammered together.
Yeah.
They took a blue bowl and they hammered some copper or brass or something on top of it, took a picture
of it.
Like
the box set for Planescape. The Lady of Pain is an actual sculpture.
Yep. So yeah, exactly. So this one I think is an often forgotten, unique, cool thing that when Greyhawk was the official setting, and this is kind of really an homage to it that proves it, that when the Dungeon Masters guide have an Earth globe on it, that's kind of cool.
There's another one, Anna. Roads and Trails, Petrie.
Yes, this is a really, really cool. It's done by a guy that Pete Whitley. I don't know who he is, but he did a couple of maps, and this one was fantastic.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
No,
he posted them on Facebook, on my Facebook group, Flanders Geographical Society, some 7-8 years ago, or it was some years ago. Yeah. And it was fabulous. Or someone else posted them, but with his name on it. And there's another one where you can see detail a little bit better.
What's the focus of this?
It's roads and trails in Flanders.
Huh.
Yeah. So he took and this it's 5 for style and 4 for cartography. Meaning, come on, this is fabulous work. This is really, really, really good. Really cool. And I think it's done digitally and then printed on canvas and taken a picture of. That's my guess.
Who has the best roads?
Great Kingdom.
Parts of Great Kingdom. My guess will be Nyron, central part of the former Great Kingdom, and then the Ernst states probably have some of the best.
He probably has decent roads too.
Yeah.
Everyone else is terrible.
Pretty bad. Like, for example, I wouldn't say I would say that Keelan's probably okay. Valuna okay, but I'm saying probably Great Kingdom, probably just like Rome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the best roads, and
Yeah.
then the technology goes away.
Yeah. But this map is
Determination,
just
planning,
fantastic.
and an inexhaustible supply of expendable labor makes good roads.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, it's not that old. It's
no roads to all gamers. Even though Mike would like one, there's no. Yeah, there's a road to all. Look at that. There is.
There is. Hey.
All roads lead to alt. Is that what you said?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have a name?
No.
No. Okay.
There are no names.
Because on my map it would be called the Banner Trail.
Oh, the Banner Trail.
Yeah, but he
cool
put
name.
it more on the right. So
Old Pike.
I would, when it comes to being researched, to me the roads look a little bit like they're placed more for aesthetical reasons rather than
right.
Yeah. So I think
along rivers, a lot of them.
Exactly, they're just running because they look cool, and that's where they're supposed to be, rather than So it 5 for style and 2.5 for cartography.
I have a map to build off that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But style is like definitely a strong 5.
I like that City of Greyhawk.
Yeah, and then a strong 2
there's no
for
at all on this map, so it's like
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ern's just So meaning there's like there are roads that go everywhere. Where
that tells me someone succeeded at getting the Scorpion Crown.
Yeah, exactly. So we have
Or he just forgot it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Mini, it's gorgeous map. Come on.
Yeah.
He should publish this one just as the empty, so you can put whatever you want on it, because it looks gorgeous. Yeah.
All right, Tim, here's your Hamlet map.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
There we go. Somebody had made that, and what I did was I had to go in and scour out some of the recent constructions and recent businesses.
Make it old.
Yeah. Because my reverse dungeon is 1 year after the Emerald Meadows, not 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in 570.
Yeah, so there's a lot fewer people. The tower is not fully built yet.
Yeah, which is here.
And there's some businesses that I've taken out.
There you go.
And as for the reverse dungeon, if they decide that they're going to take it to the village nearby, this is the village.
Awesome.
So I'm going to give players a chance to burn Hamlet down, because who doesn't want to do that? I actually did a solo game myself, killing everybody in Hamlet.
John, and sort of John at Blue Box, he killed everyone in Hamlet too.
But I did it when I was like, pretty young. But I'm like,
you had an excuse. He did
like killing stuff.
It was right after the modern adventures, so I armed the notional party with like modern weapons. It went in and blasted people and shot them. It was pretty fun. I gotta admit.
Let's go further south.
I consider it a play testing, Jay. That makes it sound better. It makes it sound better when you play test some stuff.
Yeah, this is a little bit low resolution, but yeah, this is from the not Age of Worms, but the other Paizo. Yeah.
Is it? I thought this was a third party one. This is actually from the.
It's from the Savage Tide.
Oh.
Yeah, it's part of it. One of the they had web enhancements, I think, from the that came with the Dungeon magazines when they put them in Dungeon, and the cartography. I really like this. This is great one. So I think it's one of the artists they used a lot for Paizohawk during that era. I forgot the name, but did several maps, and I must say it's one of the better ones for Greyhawk. So it's. I think is worthy of being mentioned here. Yep.
Very cool. Thank you on that one.
Yep.
Mike, did you say you had another one, or?
Yes. So when it was asked who has the best roads,
okay,
it's obviously Ayu's.
The bone roads.
Oh yeah, at least the most cool ones. Yeah.
So this is I just linked is a map I did for the Greyhawk channel.
Oh, okay.
When they were adventuring for some weird reason in the
yes,
City of
your
Skulls.
Doraka map. Yes, I remember that one. Oh, it's so cool.
I guess this counts as a map.
Sure.
It's more of a infographic.
Sure.
Come on, it not only counts. I mean, come on, this is like a solid 4 on every score here. Yeah. This is fantastic. Yeah, and you stayed really true to the Istus, the map that is made by the same artist. Was it in?
It was in. I use the evil.
Yeah, but it was made with the same style as the ones that were made in the Istus campaign. Yeah,
I just
same idea. But probably same artist because they came out not that many years from each other. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But
nice detail on that.
Oh yeah, so cool. Yeah.
So
you are
come visit.
Come visit. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's like I use in Doraka tourist board. Yep.
Come back. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. I have one here someone did where it's connected to the plane of fire. This one?
Ooh, I think that might be
that my guess was that it was Gary Julian who did it.
Yeah, I think
because it was I saw it on Cannon Fire.
Yeah.
Posted there or something, but someone else might have done it. Yeah.
Rip Van Wormer /
Razgon. Yeah, because there were another cool map made at the same time with a similar style that compared the real world to Greyhawk with the same kind of cool style done. Yeah.
There's a map like that for the Plane of Shadow.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That I used in one of my campaigns. Yeah. So I know it's from the Cannon Fire forums.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a great idea.
Let's see what else we have here. What's this one? Did I do this one already? Wow, that's someone did that. It's Greyhawk City.
I have a printout of that.
Old map. That's yeah.
Very old.
Yeah.
That's a lot of green there. Is that supposed to be city?
There's Greyhawk, the castle, Almshire. So they did their own version of this off of when the Free City Greyhawk box set comes in. This one could be one of the oldest maps we have here. This one's probably 20, 30 years old, at least. Miss Marsh. Yeah. I'm just going through some of the stuff I see here. And then we have, all right, so here's another good one. This is going to be alternate Greyhawk city. I know. There we go. That's Joe Block's, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's based on from the Gord books, City of Hawks. Yeah. So it's based on Gary's version of the city.
His version of the city.
Yeah. And do you have it in really high resolution? You can read everything, or because I haven't seen it in really high resolution. It would be awesome. So Joe, we need to reach out to you and tell you to post it in really high resolution because that's so cool.
And then we go from that to Malden's last version of the Free City Greyhawk, which is the one I use now. Is this one.
So like when you're looking at those little white buildings, they representing blocks, like how many buildings? Like if you look at the most southernmost, yeah, like that one rectangle by the tower. Oh.
What like where?
If you go into the wall between the two parts, go south. All right, the closest rectangle near the left tower of that wall. That's like how big is that?
My guess, 150 by 70.
So, are we talking about an apartment building, a multi-family dwelling?
Probably multi-leveled structure. Two
palace.
No. Palaces are like this.
Right. So when you look at the small, I'm trying to fit all the people in the Greyhawk into those white squares. They're like gotta be multi-story apartments, kind of.
Yeah, well, look at all the extra places that Dennis has put in all outside here too.
Yeah. You gotta have it, and there's going to be a lot of hovels that aren't even on the map.
Yeah, he's done it so that the population fits into the city.
Look at this. I always make a big squalor like hovel area outside the city.
I mean, look, this is an area that was done during Living Greyhawk. I think Jacobs did it. That he has over there. Odd alleys over here. Here's Odd Alley over here. So Dennis added all of it in. So it's a much more updated map compared to the original.
And honestly, if a person owned
way bigger.
If a person owned a multi-room dwelling and they didn't have enough people to fill it themselves and their own family, they would rent rooms out. So
yeah, probably, yeah, absolutely.
So you have a lot of people.
Yeah, we did a couple episodes of I think it was Gabbins. It was Gabbins or Legend Lords. We went over all the mountain changes over multiple.
Like, what's the
weeks.
population of Greyhawk?
50,000.
50, 75, something like that. 1,000.
Fluctuates between 50 and 75.
And
yeah,
how many
and it also increased through the additions. It started with 50, and then it grew up maybe up closer to 100,000.
What's what north to south? What's the square footage?
Don't know.
TSR version is probably about 2 miles. Gary's version is 7 miles, I think.
Yeah.
So Gary's version is way bigger. Gary's version to me sounds more like ancient Rome with like 500,000 or at least several 100,000 people, inhabitants. Otherwise, it will be not anywhere near as dense as it's portrayed in the books. So I think that Gary made it a little bit too big in City of Hawks. If it needs to fit reasonably within the population levels, you need to squeeze the size, or you need to make it even bigger.
Well, there probably is like there's residents, and then there's the transients. The transients are going to massively influence the.
Yep.
Because I know
this is much more densely packed.
Yeah,
I believe the outside portions were also factored in from refugees.
Near us,
yeah, they were.
Camden is 8.9 square miles and 71,000 people.
Yeah, but so that's 2 by 4.
That's modern.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's 2 by 4 or 3 by 3. 3 miles by 3 miles, 2 by 4, right? You said 8 square miles, right?
8.9 square miles,
so
about
71,000
71,000
by
people.
3 miles, roughly. Yeah. Yep.
And there's a river.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, still got a lot left here.
So 50,000 is very reasonable, as well as
yeah, I think it's.
What was the high number?
75.
About 100 or close to 75, 80, 100. Yeah, something like that.
As much as I like Dennis's revamp of the Greyhawk box set, I love my blueprint sewer map.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just to have something that's blue. And,
let me see if I have that on.
That was
so you're saying they got underground sewers.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Greyhawk does, absolutely.
If you don't want your city smelling like poop, you gotta have it.
It's everything smells salty.
So now everything downriver smells like poop, but that's
right.
someone else's problem. Yeah,
that's right.
See it.
Yep.
I do not see it in my folders here.
Where does Greyhawk get their water?
There's a Grey Run and the Salinton River. Those are the two main ones. Yeah. So they come upriver. So technically, Lake Nerdiv, if that is drinkable water or not. Meaning it depends. If it's like a natural lake, then it will be fresh water. But if it is more like a captured sea, that might be that there is a little bit brackish. So it depends on how it was created. Because it is so large and so low and close proximity to others. So it might be more like the Caspian Sea with an outlet. But over time, the ocean water will be replaced, so to speak. So it's probably fresh water on the surface, but there might be salt water at the bottom. Don't know, and then it becomes brackish.
I mean, they're getting it from the river. They got to cart it in, or they have springs or wells, or.
Oh, no, there's a river that runs right through the middle.
Oh yeah, Greyhawk is. So they have a river running through.
Everybody's dumping into it.
See, you're worrying too much about that stuff.
But
I'm not worrying.
Yeah, but Gary's version have two rivers, the Salinton and the Grey Run.
Right.
And then there's hills to the north. So what you can do is you can take fresh water from the hills and then make an aqueduct into the city. That's how I plan to.
Let's get those wizards working, getting us an aqueduct.
Yep. And that way you also get pressure of the water. So that way you can use it for fountains. Rich folks can have running water even on second floor and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that will be my idea of doing it. Meaning I did it for Altamira. And I thought, so you can do it for City of Greyhawk too.
Hold on.
Yeah, that way you have, at least for rich folks, can have a good water supply, and then poor people can drink from the river.
Some wizard could probably find a chamber in the ground for the well where they open up a small portal to the elemental plane of water and bring in
then ditch the stuff there. Yep.
Just go ahead and water pours in.
That's fun,
right?
But are you sure you get fresh water from the water plane, or don't you get?
You can probably, if you're good enough to do it, you probably good enough to get whatever kind you want.
Yeah.
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 It depends on if you're close to the mineral plains or not. You know, you got to stay away from there.
That's the it's saltier in one end than the other.
Or in ashier at the other end. So
the sediment at the bottom and stuff. So
let me see if you can see it on the map.
I'm already getting thirsty. I think I need it.
Yeah, you're getting yourself
I have some soda here. So the ice has melted, but it's still cold.
Which is good for you because I know it's hot there.
Yeah, it's starting to warm up. We've had cool days with only like 70, and today was like 78 or 79, I think. So yeah, so it's not that hot yet. This is kind of normal, but we had cold days, but it was only in the 60s a couple of days, and then before that we had 100, and now it's climbing back up again.
It was very warm today. It was a nice walk today.
This is an excellent map.
It made me annoyed. I had to turn the AC on in my car.
There you go. This is this is from the Keelan article.
Yeah, for the Living Greyhawk journals. Yeah. It's a fantastic map. Yep.
Showing everything, showing all the different
really good style and more than decent cartography.
Also shows you how far south, West Keep goes back and forth, right? But most of the whole marshes is under Keelan's command.
Yeah, and I love the style that you colorize what's part of a country and then it becomes like black and white, so to speak, outside, or more like sepia in this case.
All right. Here's a map we missed. It's I think it's from Savage Tide, one of the furthest away locations in Greyhawk here, Far Shore.
Oh yes, yeah. Same artist that did the Sassarine and a bunch of other. We showed another map like a few minutes ago. It's probably the same artist because it's a Paizo Hawk done for Paizo. Yeah.
But that is very, very, very far away. That's on the Hupmonaland, on the very far south in Hupmonaland, Far Shore, if I recall. Or is it one of the islands?
It's Isle of Dread, I think.
It's Isle of Dread.
Off the
Isle of Dread. One of these little islands off the Isle of Dread. Yep, it's on my map. Yep. The latest editions. Yep.
All right, let's see what else we got here in Anna's.
We got a bunch of. We need to mention before we run out of time. Take the BNG DMG map collection JPEG. It's 5th edition. Or 5.5. Yeah.
And it needs
and Mike Schley. Yeah, it needs to be mentioned because it is one of these landmarks in Greyhawk publication history. And there's also a Greyhawk by Francesca Barrels. You can see the city because that map is gorgeous. Yeah.
Now,
you have them, I'm sure. So yeah.
I've complained in this, right?
Oh, there you go.
I bought this and I was highly disappointed. The quality of
was that the Beetle and Grimm big thing or
yeah, it looks washed out.
It's washed out. It's washed out. It's
look at it.
It's a beautiful map, but it's washed out.
Yeah, the print doesn't look that good even on
it's terrible. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's not vibrant with colors.
Like there's no.
No, that should be printed like really vibrant, looking like it would hand painted on.
Even with my glasses off, I can't see the detail.
No, Mike, I agree, and it was very disappointing.
Yeah, it's sad because Francesca did a fantastic job on that one. The style is the buildings and stuff looks so good.
I was excited when I heard she did a map, and then to buy that.
To get that is like so disappointing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Infographics are awesome.
The only problem I have with it, and I know I've talked to Mike Schley about it, and he confirmed that it's the labeling, and the labeling is done after by Wizards, so you can't blame Mike Schley and Francesca, and they do it so anyone can read it or everyone can read it, regardless of vision or whatever. As long as you have some vision, you should be able to read it. So they test it for color blindness, for all sorts of stuff, which means that the labeling looks like crap compared to the other stuff. So yeah.
This is from the Istvin series of adventures that's in
Dungeon. Yeah. I think it's the same guy who did the Sassarine and that Far Shore and stuff.
I think Greg Vaughn did the adventures, if I recall.
Okay. Yeah. So it's the same, and I just wanted to put it in there because it is one of the better maps in the Greyhawk publication history, in my opinion. It's kind of
I was ready to pounce with that one. It was like right there, and I was just waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it's one of the better ones. And also because it has good style and it also has decent research behind it. So here is one of the odd ones that was shoehorned into Greyhawk, kind of. It's the Elysir Veil that was for 4th edition, if I remember correctly.
Where is that?
It's not really in Greyhawk, but someone said if you take the map and rotate it 90 degrees and squint, it fits in Geoff or whatever that area that it was. So what I did was that I did that and modeled some of my Geoff area to look like that map, but 90 degrees. I forgot which direction you squint or whatever,
I've never
rotate
heard
it.
of that one.
But it was a thing back in the day, and people posted this map and sent me emails and reached out and say, well, you need to put this in, whatever. So the Elysir Veil or the Nentil, whatever. So yeah, there was some stuff with that. So I just put it in there due to it being an odd one out, so to speak. So yeah.
Let's go down to the area that Mike likes to hang out in. First one is what? Why? Oh, it's a bitmap. Oh my gosh, I can't open a bitmap.
You should be able to.
Should. There we go.
There you go.
Salt marsh.
Oh, this is a style. This guy has done lots of them. Yeah, he did a whole bunch of different maps for during the Living Greyhawk era. I've seen a bunch of them done. They're really nicely done.
Yeah, definitely. It's usable. Absolutely. And then there's Monmurg. DM Dave, it says. I'm not sure which Dave it is. But yeah,
there's a couple of different DM Davids I'm aware. One that has an awesome blog and one who runs an awesome Twitch channel and so on. And no, it's a DM Dave, and then there's a DM David, and there's a bunch of others. So that might be many different DM Davids.
I don't know. I know that DM Dave from Guild Superior ran a
maybe he
Sea Princess game.
That sounds like something from there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because it's Monmurg and so it's that area. So it's a cool map. Yep.
Definitely a fun one.
Yep. And in my stash, you have one that I think we should look just for style, and that is Dagger Rock.
Oh, that's in the back of the of all those maps that are in.
Yes, yeah. And I just wanted to put in here because it looks. This is a gorgeous map, done super simple, and still it looks fabulous. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think it's Sam Wood that did it. So Sam, I think that's Sam Wood. I think.
I got some
nice elevation.
Yep. Yeah, so it's just I think this is a gorgeous example of art becomes map.
Yeah, so Sam Wood did a bunch of small illustrated maps, and that's when Adventure begins.
Yep, and this is one of them, and yeah, I think it's just beautiful. Yeah.
That's Geoff. That's Geoff.
Yeah, I think this was actually in black and white, printed in the Adventure or some, and I also think that it's another Sam Wood originally, and someone put in that little extra thing, but I think it was I forgot exactly which. It's that late 90s era.
You can tell his style.
Yeah, and this is, in my opinion, gorgeous map work. I love that isometric kind of style. It's just fabulous. It's so cool.
There's another Saltmarsh one on your thing.
Yes, I don't know. I just found this one. I did a Google search just to find see if I over time. This is simply I do a Google search for Greyhawk Maps, and when I find cool stuff, I save it. And this was one of these things that I felt was worthy of I don't know who did it, but it's a fan-made map that I think looks really cool. So and it's one of these that gets like a 3.5 for style and a 3.5 for cartography. Just show it. It's a more than decent fan-made map of stuff. So yeah. And there's another one in here that I want to give a shout out for, and it's James Nalepa.
Okay.
I don't know how you pronounce his name, and he's on Patreon, or at least were on Patreon, and he had this
Which
one
ones you have?
available. James Nalepa. It's called James Nalepa Greyhawk Relief. And I just wanted to show a map that this one looks gorgeous, but it's actually not that difficult to do. So this one, if you have decent Photoshop skills, you can pull this one off fairly easy.
Huh.
Yeah, what you do is that you take a parchment as a background, and then you take a layer that is blue, and you blend the mode, and then you simply trace the coastlines, and you take the edge and you do some layer styling on that one. And the mountains are the coolest. That's an emboss layer style.
Okay.
So you just paint little black lines and the mountains just happens, so to speak. And they look super cool. The problem is that they look the same everywhere, so to speak. So it's the width of the line. But if you want a more than a half decent map, you can do this in Photoshop, and there are tutorials and stuff, and maybe I can put together a tutorial on how to do this type of stuff, because it's once if you are really good at Photoshop, you can put together something like this without too much trouble. And the forests are just a green layer where you put like a blend mode, and you put like a layer style with the edging, and that's it. So it's super simple, and it's not that, it's more like tedious but not difficult. Yeah. And the thing with this is that you need to find a style you like and then stick to it through the project. That's the tricky bit with maps like this. But I wanted to give him a shout out because, yeah, that's a cool map.
I don't think I've shown this one. Ancient Greyhawk. Did I show this one yet? I didn't show that one either.
This one I don't know. I think I've seen it maybe, but
that is one of mine.
Yes. Yeah, because I've seen it in some capacity before. Okay. So yep.
That's definitely an unfinished map.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure what I was doing with it. It's Solm and some other stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So it's ancient Flan and stuff.
Got Tower Wilderness on here. So
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Keith.
Mike map.
Yeah. Mike map. Yeah.
Bill, you need to start a Patreon with Mike Maps now. Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know enough about cartography to say if it used Wonder Draft on that previous one.
No, the other one is probably Photoshop, because it's Photoshop style. At least you can do it with layer styling, no problem. That one and I wanted to show that if you know Photoshop, you can do it. And yeah.
I like showing this one because this is Soul Imperium by Gary before.
Yeah, this is my base map, and then Gary took that base map and made what the Sea of Dust look before the Invoked Devastation and the devastations, so to speak.
This is a map I wanted like 20 years ago.
Yeah. And then Gary and me, we worked on the theory of why and how and so on and so forth. So yep. So I really like this. This is another great example. Take my maps and do something cool with them. And this is a great example of that. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Let's see what I have left here.
We have one that I think we should do. Greyhawk domain map by Sam Wood. That I think is his masterpiece, and we just need to show it. Yeah, it's in my folder. Yeah. Greyhawk domain map by Sam Wood. That is, I think, his masterpiece when it comes to maps. Well, Geoff map, but I don't think we have the Geoff map in color. So this one it came as an insert into whatever module it came with there, and I think this one is gorgeous. And look at the legend on the left is another masterpiece. This one is so good. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's fairly simple, but it's still absolutely fantastic. And it's fantastic both in the sense of quality, but also that it looks like fantasy.
It's also got roadways on it too.
Yeah, exactly. And it has lots of information. So this one scores very high in my book in almost every department, so to speak.
Wow. Yeah, it's got a lot of information on it.
Yeah.
One weird thing here is he has the Aberrals, and then he doesn't have the Cairn Hills as the
because that's the colors.
right,
It only
right,
shows mountains. He
right,
was lazy and just painted in and didn't
right,
want to make all the little hills.
right.
So instead of hills, he just used a rusty red color instead. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's some calligraphy in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of calligraphy, and then either for time or for clarity. But I think it's Wizards' policy. They want to label a lot of stuff afterwards. Thankfully, they label with style back then. Nowadays, they label just for readability and not for style, which is so sad because they destroy it. They should have a label for style version and a label for readability. They should have two versions, one beautiful and one useful for people who need that assistance.
Rally the Trader map here.
Yeah, that's another one that I think is cool. It's super simple, but still very useful.
Yep. Yep. It's got the Ghost Tower of Inverness on there too.
Yep. Yep. And that little insert that shows where it is in the Flanies is another little good add-on on that map too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And a good example of you don't need to be super stylish. You still look good and it can still be useful. So this is like a 3.5 both on style and cartography, meaning it's fully useful, nice to look at, and something you can do with a bit of Photoshop knowledge these days, and it shouldn't be too difficult to pull off.
Many great maps. Here, I haven't seen more Castle Environs.
This one I put in because it's really cool. I think it was in the Morecastle module. It was an insert, and I like the idea that you take one of these hexes and then you blow it up bigger, and you have a cool legend on the left. So I took this one because I think it's 5 on cartography and maybe a 3.5 in style or something, because the style maybe needs to be worked. But you also have to remember this one is 25 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a bit old, but I just for functionality and cartography version, it's really useful. So I like the idea of you have instead of an overview map, you simply zoom out one hex and then show it. I think that's a really good example of doing something cool, useful, that looks good too.
I think we got through.
That's kind of what Judges Guild did too with all their letters. Like when they published an area, they had a giant blow up of each hex.
Yeah.
Alan Grohe sold me this pad of graph hex paper with the
Black Blade Publishing has really cool stuff like that. Fantastic stuff for your hex scrolls. Yeah.
All right, let's see what I got in mind here to finish this up.
Yeah, Greyhawk is always the topic, but today is Greyhawk Maps. Yep. We're going over cool maps we found from. Oh yes, this one of Mike. Isn't this one of yours?
Yeah, that's one of my mini maps.
Yeah, because I know I've seen it before. So yeah. Another great example of map you can do for your own games that looks great.
Town in all of Greyhawk Elmshire. Bad things have happened there a lot. All right, black and whites. Some here. Winter Shivan. Oh, these are crappy. These are.
Yeah, this is from and it's an example of something that I put in style 1 and cartography maybe a 2.5, something like that.
All that area around it would be all farms, like all plowed fields.
Meaning you. This is something you do when you have a small art budget and short on time. That's when you end up with something like this, and there's some usability to it, but not much, so to speak. It's very little usability, and it barely gives you the minimum amount of information. Barely. You can see it's a city, and you can maybe measure around, but barely that. And I don't think there's any city names on it, on the street names or anything like that either.
No.
So it's a terrible map. It's like a 1.52-ish map on both style and cartography. Yeah.
Hester.
Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. This is another cool way of presenting a hex map.
That's that pad of paper I was talking about.
Yeah.
You did this, Mike?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
That's I actually did that on stream, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
I live streamed one time.
Wow.
And I drew that on screen.
Come on,
That's awesome.
Mike, you need to come on Fridays when we do mapping streams, and you can sit and work and share your screen and sit and doodle things. Yeah, definitely. I would love to have you on Fridays. Yeah.
That is cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's my map.
Mike, get in there. You get a little bit of discipline, spontaneity.
Yeah, and also, Mike, I love that way that you play a little bit with styles and stuff, but you found your way of expressing your game maps. That is fantastic.
You gotta climb up to. Kessler's the one that's high up.
Yeah. Abby Belzim's over on the side.
I see that.
Yeah.
That is.
Meaning you could cover the whole continent like this, and it would be awesome.
Now, next is the greatest map ever made. The original Altamira map.
Will is that's Jay's awesome contribution to now we have to give it like a 0.2 or something like that on cartography.
0.2.
The important part the important part is that it met the needs of the moment.
Yes. That's true.
Yeah. So
it was
give
quartered
it
out
yeah.
and not necessary to have details.
No,
because it was a good city back then before it became overrun with miscreants and losers.
That's right. Well, they've been all purged.
Yeah.
And
so now I need to be generous. Let's say 2 cartography and a 1 in style, so to speak.
No style.
Exactly, no style, or a half in
minimalist. Maybe minimalist is a style.
Yep.
That's funny.
I think sometimes maps can get. I was just looking at a map of it was an old remake, and beautiful, but so busy.
Yeah.
Right, you don't want
I think that using it playing hinders playing because it's so busy.
Yeah.
There's like a balance of payoff.
Well, you need
clarity and beauty. There's an art piece and then there's an actual useful.
Yeah, and you need to figure out what is the use for the map, so to speak. So both style and content needs to be geared towards what is the purpose of the map.
Right.
To be just inspiring, be cool, or give you every little detail or whatever it is, so to speak.
I tend to make mine less detailed.
Yeah.
So, Mike, you streamed in February of 2018. I hadn't even started yet streaming. That's
all right.
Yeah, it was.
Me neither.
Hey, I'm going to say good night, everybody. It's been. I just decided to not tell Jay and pop on. So thank you, Jay.
It, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, good seeing you.
Enjoy.
Good seeing you guys. Everyone enjoy.
For Tim. So have a good one, dude.
Thank you.
Yep. See it. The ever mysterious. All right, let's see what else we got here. I got a couple others. Here's my Narwhal map from what do you call it, with all the edits on it. There you go.
Yes, this is the same style. TSR had this style. They played around with this one for more than a decade, I think.
Right here.
Yeah, and this is probably the best one that they ever made using this style, in my opinion, because some of the other ones were terrible, like the previous one we saw like 2 maps ago, that city map. This one has the same style, but it's way better because at least you get some sense of the surroundings. You get a little bit more sense of how the city is stuff, and there's some names and stuff here and there. So this one is like a solid 2 in both domains, but not much more than that.
We'll take this area right here and then we'll convert it over and we'll actually put it on a table, and there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and this is also a form of map.
Yeah,
it's like a 3D map you put on your table to play with, so to speak. Yeah, or play in rather than
there's the
with.
inside of the headhunters headquarters. It's so I got and I got these as reference so that if I never need to rebuild it again.
Oh yeah, exactly. When you do something like this, you need to picture and then store the picture so you can then because players will know exactly what if you place a tree in the wrong spot or something. So
and then we can go to 1 second here. I don't know if I got too much.
What a gazetteer map in my folder. That's one you can go to because that is one that it needs to be mentioned because I think it's a great map.
Go to that.
Yeah. It's a tiny map, and that's not the best scan I put in there, but it's a tiny map, and it is tiny because it's in the Gazetteer in the '83 box
but
set.
it shows
It's a small
all this extra land.
Yes, exactly. It was the first. It's the furthest we got to the west of seeing the continent over Eric in a published source. And also it's interesting because if you zoom in, you can't see it on this one, but if you look at the original, that is a little bit better. This was just one I Googled and found quickly. There is a forgotten a forest in Furundi that was actually forgotten on the Darlene map. And it is there on the original map, that the sketch they did. I think it was there. Hang on a second. I need to look there. I think it was. Yes.
I feel like we come full circle. This is the map that kind of inspires my South Seas map.
Yeah, because the interesting thing is that on the original sketch that Len received from Gary, those copies, there is a little map in the northeastern part of the Furundi spanning the Crystal River. That map, Darlene forgot about that one, or it was overlooked. But on that little Gazetteer map, that forest is there. And then we dabbled back and forth. So so when I put it in, I call it Qualwood. I forgot who gave me the idea of that. So I call it Qualwood now, and it's on my map, so to speak. But it was an addition.
It's a fading land.
I got a lot of use out of this one. This map here. This is the land that this is from the slavers.
Because it expands the Wild Coast.
Absolutely. Plus, you see
this is good.
Through the Star.
I think this is a simple Sam Wood map, is my guess, because really? I think he did all the maps in the I think it looks like his style, so it's a simple Sam Wood, black and white. Yeah. Let me see. And I think it's a great map, simple but to the point, and does its job well, so to speak.
Wait a minute. What's this one? Free map of Greyhawk, circa 576 near Saltmore. Oh, we did that one. Okay. Let me see if there's
we did that one.
that we missed or decent here.
There's Greyhawk Wars map. Take that one. Greyhawk's Wars map. That's sometimes forgotten map.
Geez. Yep. Yeah.
Yes. Not because it's the best of cartography or anything like that, but I think it deserves a mention because it is an often overlooked map. It was the Greyhawk Wars box set. Yes. And it was a double map.
Going to bring it up, and then I changed my mind. And there we are.
Yeah. So I think it deserves to be mentioned because it is one of the iconic maps made of Greyhawk. Yeah.
Now, that map actually is a great segue to my last map.
Oh, okay. Yep. Awesome. Yep.
So this is a total coincidence. Timely topic.
Mm-hmm.
But here is my latest blog post.
All righty.
Okay.
Battle of Fortnite's Length.
Beautiful.
Oh, fantastic.
Beautiful.
By Mike Bridges and Michael Moss.
Look at that.
Let me go.
Yeah. And another awesome example, Mike, you take in the base terrain map and then you done cool stuff, put it on top. That's fantastic. Yep.
Take your time reading it, Yale.
Oh, this is so good.
It's lengthy. Like the blurb says, he spurred me to finish this. I've been working on this for 17 years.
Wow, man.
Oh, this is so cool.
17 years of thought work.
2 weeks.
Wow.
It's a protracted battle that goes out 14 days.
Now you gave me a reading for tomorrow.
I thought Fortnite was 15. 2 weeks and 1 day.
2 weeks.
Hey, if
okay.
If it's
different traditions, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I thought a Fortnite was 14, but that might be.
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
So here's all the maneuvering.
Easily fixed. Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. Yep. Awesome.
On the 15th
an extra
day,
plus for the map use. Yep.
So
so it was a lot of work.
Kingdom of Verity defeated and conquered Kingdom of Neron. Okay. And what year did this take place? 100 CY?
It's
minus 110 CY. Yeah.
Minus 110 CY.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Hmm.
Yeah, that was it was
It's
a
2
doozy.
weeks. Okay, thank you, Dale. Yep.
I don't know where I came up with that.
Several
Thank
hours.
you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
So
You're brand
there's
new.
2 maps on the article. One is an overview before the battle starts, and then the other one's the more localized map, which just happens to be near the present day location of Inspa.
Oh, really?
And
okay.
And the
Yeah.
Harp River area.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before there was an Almor.
So Neyron was Almor now?
It becomes
Almor.
Yeah.
half of it becomes Almor.
Okay. And the other half becomes Nyrond?
Exactly. The main part of Neron becomes Nyrond.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's the name where I assume that's where the name Nyrond come from. Neron. Yeah.
Here comes another tactical map.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, it's awesome. Yep.
So wait a minute. You didn't know that we're doing maps tonight, but you had this?
Yes. Yes.
See? This is so good. Yep.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah. And just go back to the Greyhawk Wars map for a second. Even if the map doesn't look that good, I still give it fairly high remarks because it's made for purpose, so to speak. It's made to play the game on, so to speak. And in that sense, it does a good job, and it puts cool stuff in there. So of course they could have made it look more awesome parchmenty, but you have to remember this was done in the 90s. So or late 80s or something.
For that time, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for that time it was fantastic. Yeah.
It's very instructional for what areas are evil, which areas are good or neutral.
And you have a legend on the left with the troop silhouettes and the markers and stuff. So yeah, I give it this it's a map that really fits well with its purpose.
The article, Von Moltke gets a lot of credit on this because he did the nitty gritty of the battle, whereas
that's great.
The stuff that I wrote and incorporated is the big picture stuff.
Awesome. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 680
so now my next battle I need to tackle is a battle of 1,000 banners in Iron Gate. Remember the Iron Gate map?
That's why you said you had to go there.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And hopefully it won't take me another 17 years.
Oh, exactly. You need
stuff takes time, man. I mean,
yeah.
Tell me about it. Yep.
You know, this is disconnected, and this is going to. Sorry,
I'll just render an area here again. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Well, Mike, do you have cartoons too today, or?
I do.
Ooh, we get doubly lucky today. This is so awesome.
It's 8:53.
So the next, you should be able to just scroll down, maybe.
Okay.
Or if you go back to the home page.
Go back to the top.
Yeah, you got to go back to the home page. So the next 5 weeks, including this week, I'm finishing off my short story Under.
Here, all right. So which one here? Cultist 34, Under 34, right?
Under 34.
Under 34.
Under 34. Yep.
All righty. Uh-oh.
Yep. So they teleported into the lair of a shadow dragon, and a fight breaks out.
Yes. And the wizard, and what's the elf? Is she a fighter mage?
She is a fighter mage. She's casting from a scroll.
Flank. They're yelling. They're yelling the tactics. Awesome.
Yep.
Flap Zell, have at the thud. Oh, cut into it. And then then it breathes and puts everyone down to no hit dice.
Right.
Yeah. Shadow dragons are so devastating in the game, for real.
So 4 more pages, it wraps up, and then it's nothing but cultists as far as the eye can see.
But we do have whoops, let me go over to here and go to Cultist 34.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't here last week.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's the most recent.
No monsters so far. Just a really weird abandoned temple. Weird yet familiar. Oh, they're in the temple in
The temple below
in
G1.
G1. No, G3 in G3, right?
No, it's G1.
G1. That's right. Don't touch anything here. The pillar just gave me nausea. No, this condition is at disadvantage, but I'm sure it'll pass in around two. Potion? Feel this glassy wall. Do you see what I see? Oh God. Said don't touch anything, but all right. Yeah, it's moving. Darrowsden rewards us. I got the Scarab of Insanity. This has not been seen in maybe 3 or 4 editions.
Editions.
I got a regular gem.
Sure.
Want to trade? No? Okay. Nice.
So they went all that
Oh.
way
Mhm.
to find this stuff.
Oh, it's awesome. Yep.
Cultists are entertaining.
So that's what I took away from that module, is that when I'm running it, you're fighting giants. That's all that you really care about. And then, but below it, that in G3, like you said, is this Easter egg. It's
Right.
a tie-in to Gygax's other modules.
Right, but it's not done. It's not tied in well enough.
No.
Itself. I mean, it should be because it's not explained. It's just there.
Yeah, you almost have to be a cultist to get it.
Yeah, or you have to be a deep lore crazy person to understand it.
Right.
You know
right.
what he's trying to do there, and that's part of the charm, right? Of it is.
So in 5 weeks, that's the end of the giant romp. So in 5 weeks, they go on another classic adventure.
Oh,
stay tuned.
Awesome. That is highly entertaining, Mike. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, so cool. Awesome.
Clear off stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to shout out, Mike? What else is going on?
My Pearland campaign is heated back up. We're currently in the Vesby Forest this time. We're ranging out. They are near the Defiled Glades, and they're trying to take down some really tough orcs that are threatening the elven communities. So
beautiful.
They're 13th level, so I'm sure they can handle it.
Well, that sounds like a blast. I got this stuff out of order. Anna, how about you?
I need to. I've showed so many. No, but now I want to show my best Greyhawk map so far, and it's it's my crit wall map. And right now I'm working on crit wall 2.0 because that one I realized it was the prototype and it's not good enough. It's good. It's my best one, but it's not good enough. It can be way better. So now I'm working on the new version of it. So it's taking shape. I haven't shown any screenshot yet, but pop in on my live stream on Friday, and you might see some little hints here and there. And I will there will be a post on my Patreon very soon with some screenshots of the quality that I'm working with, and yeah, it's starting to look really, really good. And it's a porta potty scale, of course, of it. And it's not only crit wall, it's 100 miles in each direction in the first go, so to speak. So it's crit wall and its surroundings. And eventually I will write it up with, so it's so that's the city scene from the Furundian side of the Veng, and then there's links and stuff going down, and that's seen from the south at the bottom there. So yeah.
Very cool.
So it's available for everyone. So you can just download these things, and it's a 3D map. So I'm working on the update. That was the first version of it. That was done like 2 years ago. And now I'm working on the update of that one and its whole region around it. So it's coming, and it will include the bridge over to Hereshel on the Veng side. So the bridge across the Veng will be there properly, and some other stuff added into it. So yeah.
Awesome. And you'll be on Friday.
Yep. That's the plan.
So, what happens when a dwarf and his semi-ruined castle is approached by a lot more dwarves? And they're not mountain dwarves, they're hill dwarves in the Principality of Ulick. Well, I guess we're going to find that out tomorrow. As you can see, there's the ruins of Wolfmaster Keep, Avenging Party, Skarn, and there's Durgrim, and there's Arabella there, Rob, if you're still watching, and then there is this crew. I don't want to give anything away, but yeah, we shall see. And there's a wider screen for just the terrain setup. This is a two-parter, Thursday and Saturday mornings. We're going to run this week, and that is Moral Clarity is the name of the adventure. 1180 with Myriad, Bella, Korg, Mike Disney, Rob, Phantom NJ, and Cool and Tom. Starting tomorrow night at 7, and then finishing Saturday morning at 11. Double header, getting that done. So, yes. We'll trade Arabella. Rob, you dog. Well, we'll just find out shortly. You got till tomorrow for your character to decide what kind of crazy stuff he wants to do. So, and then that'll be that'll be the 2 streams this week, and then Sunday night it's Ed Greenwood back, everyone. We get to see Ed. I don't know if I did that shout out. I better not shout it out. So, political rivals and kingdom intrigue of Greyhawk and the Realms. See what Ed comes up with us on his stories. Yes, and that'll be Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Get Ed back with some nice discussion there, and then that'll finish up the week of a 4-stream week. Yep. So if you didn't see, I was invited to be a part of another convention, and that is let me go to Facebook here. There we are. So I'm going to do Central New York Con. It's not that far to drive. Central, so I'm going to head up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That is in June. So got permission to go. So yeah, I'm DMing a couple times. It'll be fun. And Joe Block will be up there. A couple other people. Yeah, we'll be in attendance for that. So there you go. All right, let's do the giveaway. See who wins. Yep. All right, either U1 and U2 or N1 and C1, okay? All righty, let's call exclamation point drawing to get in on this. Thank you all for a fun show tonight. Hitting the cloud bot up, giveaways. Close out in 5 seconds. Everyone's in. Let's see who wins this. Closing it out. Winner tonight is Caesar, 2000 Caesar. Grats. Grats, man. I got you.
Rigged.
Yeah, you haven't won. You haven't had a streak. So you tell me which, Caesar. Let me know. All right, let me know in chat or Discord or wherever. Okay, and then I'll get that out tomorrow. All right. Yeah, man. So see you all tomorrow night. We start at 7 with all the special groups going on. Things are rolling. Lots more announcements coming. We got a ton of stuff going on. With the Luke project. Altimere's getting re-kickstarted, not Kickstarter, but we're getting in a new program with them on that. So yeah. What's that? All right, that's a problem. That's a work related thing. All right, so Mike, thanks for some great stuff, man, that you did on posts. You didn't even realize we're working toward tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a good thing you didn't do that topic last week.
Yeah. Yes. And then Anna, thank you very much for everything. That was a fun discussion. And we'll keep.
I think we showed some cool stuff. Yep.
All right. So let's rock and roll this out here. Mandy's doing a fundraiser. So we're once they show up, I don't see her yet. I don't see him. I know it popped up in my announcement that they were live, but normally it takes 2 minutes for the channel to show in the. I don't see him. Anyone see him yet? Huh. I hate when that happens. Yeah, Curtis, we'll see you. Everyone sit tight, please. 1 second. Let me see. I'll try and set the rate up so that see if it goes in to them if I do a type in. Let me take a look here. All right, let's see if it works. All right, you see I'm Rob. I know Amanda's playing the game. There they go. They're showing up. That's cool. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. That was fun. Nice. 7 going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you tomorrow night.